because you never know when a championship opportunity is just going to fall out of the sky.
I have a question. Come with me.
Sami Zayn just cut the promo of his life after losing the undisputed WWE title, a SmackDown title, on Monday Night Raw to a returning CM Punk, returning from a 2-month hiatus. And Sami Zayn, he's a little upset about that. And so we're going to watch this promo that he cut because it is amazing.
How is it that after 24 years of crawling and inching for every little inch,
I am totally sorry. I don't know how this El Generico footage got in here. There's actually a gap in Sami Zayn's early career where he takes a long extended break and we don't ever see him in the wrestling ring again until 2013 NXT.
I have a question. Come with me. I have a question. How is it that after 24 years of crawling and inching for every little inch to get the WWE Championship, after I finally get it, 9 days after I get it, that piece of can walk back in here after not being here for months?
When a championship opportunity is just going to fall out of the sky.
That piece of can walk back in here.
So Sami Zayn is livid right now. This is actually on WWE.com. I recommend watching the entire promo, go seeking it out without interruptions. The reason why I have to interrupt is because of copyrights, but I wanted to really just address how real this promo is. It is so freaking good.
After not being here for months!
And he is right for calling CM Punk out for that. Now, a lot of people are actually referencing CM Punk in like 2011, his pipe bomb, where he literally says, I am sick of people like Dwayne coming in, The Rock, coming in and taking the spot from people.
But the fact that Dwayne is in the main event of WrestleMania next year and I'm not makes me sick.
That analogy is not perfect. And for the record, I am a CM Punk fan, but I do think CM Punk is wrong here, but this argument doesn't hold water in that The Rock had been gone for, 7 years? And then he came in. CM Punk was only gone for 2 months, 2.5 months, and he has had a full-time schedule since then. So that comparison is not a one-to-one. However, he is a hypocrite still.
Now I'm too rich and too old to give a damn.
Before he went on his 2.5-month sabbatical, he was in a program with Roman Reigns where he constantly called Roman out for leaving for months at a time, for not showing up to work, but always in the title scene.
Why is it that I can film movies, never miss a day, but you use it as a crutch to not show up, and your quarterly vacations are somehow sharing the spotlight with somebody?
For months! And waltz right in and get it?
So, CM Punk did the same thing that he was calling out Roman for just a couple months ago.
Get a chance! That mother.
I love the emotion that Sami is having here, and if they're not careful, they are going to turn Sami Zayn face, because this promo doesn't make me feel like he's a whining heel like Drew McIntyre, because hey, you know what? Drew McIntyre, he never lied. Not one time, but he still came across like he was whining. But Sami Zayn here does not come across like he's whining. He comes across angry, upset, but also justified.
He has no business! No business!
He's right. In kayfabe, there is zero reason to give CM Punk a title shot right here. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, what about his rematch clause? For one, what about Roman Reigns' rematch clause? The dude held the title for 1,316 days. He never once got a rematch for the undisputed title. He had to win the Royal Rumble 2 years later to get a shot at the title. When Cody Rhodes lost the undisputed title to John Cena, he had to go and win the King of the Ring to get a rematch. When John Cena lost, he didn't get a rematch. Drew McIntyre has yet to get a rematch from losing the undisputed title at the beginning of this year. And for the record, the rematch clause is not even a thing anymore. December 17th, 2018, Shane McMahon ended rematch clause. He said everybody has to earn a rematch from this point forward, so you can't use the rematch clause for a reason to give CM Punk a shot at a different title from the one he lost. Plus, there's already a number one contender, the King of the Ring, Femi. He is actually the number one contender. Yes, he did say, I am not going to face a champion at SummerSlam, but last I checked, Monday Night Raw is not SummerSlam. They could have just slotted in Femi right there, or they could have at least asked him, hey, Oba, would you like your chance tonight? And now the promo, it gets more real. Honestly, it gets more real because he's so mad, he's so frustrated, he can't even talk anymore. Sami Zayn, he's pacing, he wants to crash out, but it's like he's just, the weight of everything, the gravitas of everything, just it's hitting him, and it's crashing down. The realization that he's lost the title. Just look at him, how he paces, and then he gets down on his knees, and you can see he starts shaking. He's crying here, and it's not for show. He's broken. He's given everything to the business. He's given everything to the business, and the business has taken it all away while the fans cheered. All right? That's Sami Zayn right here. I hope they do not make him babyface. He has a legit gripe right here, and he needs to lean into it. He needs to go scorch earth. And I'm telling you, go check out this promo. It is so freaking good. This is the Sami Zayn that I absolutely love. Now, I do want to address one thing.
I said, but The Rock, he's in Hollywood. He brings all these outside people.
I don't give a WrestleMania is the draw, not The Rock. I don't care what anybody says. That is how I feel.
Now, I do want to address something here. I've heard a lot of people saying things like, oh, well, CM Punk is the bigger draw. And I'm going to call Bupkiss on this. Bupkiss, and I'm going to use CM Punk's own words. Now, earlier, I said the CM Punk calling out The Rock, that example was not one-to-one, but the example I'm about to use is Colt Cabana on the Colt Cabana podcast said to CM Punk in 2014, I believe, maybe 15, he said to him, well, what about The Rock? If The Rock brought in eyes to the product, wouldn't that be worth it? I'm paraphrasing here. And CM Punk was like, no, it wouldn't be worth it. I argue that WrestleMania is the draw.
I said, but The Rock, he's in Hollywood. He brings all these outside people.
I don't give a WrestleMania is the draw, not The Rock. I don't care what anybody says. That is how I feel.
So now I want you to imagine whenever someone says CM Punk is the draw for more casual fans, I want you to reply with, no, SummerSlam is the draw, not CM Punk. SummerSlam itself is the draw. That is using the exact argument CM Punk once did, and that is a one-to-one comparison. People are going to buy SummerSlam tickets regardless if CM Punk holds the title or not. In fact, this is the best time to have Sami as your champion because you already have a solid main event in Seth freaking Rollins versus Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar versus Femi. So you already have two main event caliber matches that if you needed Sami Zayn to be champion, to maybe elevate him further up the card, now would be the perfect time to put him here in SummerSlam because, well, SummerSlam's the draw. SummerSlam is the draw, not necessarily who's wrestling. People are going to go to SummerSlam regardless because of what it is. So that is using CM Punk's own argument for Sami Zayn to hold the title just a wee bit longer. All right, boys. All right, girls. I appreciate every single one of you. If you want to win this, not a toy, but a replica belt, you can. At 30,000 subscribers, going to give it away. All you got to do is comment below, subscribe to the channel. See ya, bye.